Where are we, babe?
We're at the Horseshoe Bend in Arizona.
It's very hot.
Fatte con la panoramica.
The previous episode saw us leave the magnificent Zion National Park for about a 30-mile ride to our next stop, which was the little town of Kanab in Utah. But first of all, we need to find a place for a lunch stop.
We're going under, there's nothing we can do. You've become me and I've become you in this story. It's such a hard.
And only about 4 miles down Highway 9 near Mount Carmel Junction, we happened to cross the Cordwood restaurant, which is part of the Zion National Ranch, which had a real quirky rustic charm and boasted delicious farm-to-table cuisine. So we thought, we might as well check it out.
And the story. If you make no promise, there's no regret. It's over by the time you finish your cigarette. We're so into blue skies, but we don't hear the thunder. We're dreaming about the past, but going
Refreshing with water after a long, hard, dry ride. Coffee and a light snack. But this is healthy though, look at that. That's the healthiest thing. Healthiest thing we've eaten since we've been in America.
Wish we had done this. Wish we had done that. Wait another minute and you're just a silhouette. So into blue skies, but we don't hear the thunder. Dreaming about the past, but going under. We're going under.
The city of Kanab has only got about 4,500 residents, and it's often called Little Hollywood because of its filmmaking history over the years, including films like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, How the West Was Won, McKenna's Gold, The Outlaw Josie Wales, and countless others. So we were keen to find out what else this city had to offer. After a 7-hour day, we finally arrive at our destination of Parry Lodge in Kanab. So while Sue checked us in, I checked out the local Western Hall of Fame. I remember as a kid watching all these black and white westerns, so this is where they were filmed. It turns out all the rooms were named after famous American actors or entertainers. We were in the Joey Bishop room, an actor and entertainer famously part of the Rat Pack, which included Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. Anyway, so what do we think of the room?
Yeah, the bill owes you, it's not.
I was just thinking that. The staff were lovely, but it's a bit grim.
Bit grim indeed. Anyway, it's got a big bed, but
the bedding was stained when I took it off,
bedding was
which
stained.
is a bit gruesome.
Not a good sign, is it?
No.
Yeah, bright, but basic shower toilet area. Not a huge amount of space for our gear. It's only one night. But what about the ride today?
Oh, the ride through. I mean, it's been long. It's been a long day. I'll tell you how long. The relive will tell me. We'll tell you this minute.
How many hours?
We've been riding 6 hours 36 minutes, 37 minutes.
Google Maps said it was only about 3 to 4 hours.
So it's a long way for us, a long day for us.
Yeah,
I think we've earned our beer o'clock tonight.
The interstate was a bit grim, but Zion National Park was fantastic, but very busy because it was Saturday. Nevertheless, an amazing ride. So let's go and find beer o'clock time. Well, it's that time again, folks. After a well-earned beer o'clock is due after a pretty heavy day in the saddle. And we've got some magnificent weather here in Kanab, or is it Kanab? And we're going to find somewhere that's been recommended for something to eat. We're going to the Iron Horse restaurant.
So after a long day in the saddle in very hot weather, we were really looking forward to our beer o'clock. But sadly, what we didn't realise was in Utah they have some strange rules about drinking alcohol. And the rule is you can't drink unless you're sitting down having a meal. So I said, that's fine. Can we have a beer while we wait for a table? Because we're definitely going to eat here anyway. And the answer was, I'm afraid not. So how long do we have to wait for a table? 30 minutes was the reply. Not being very patient, we decided to move on and checked 2 other restaurants out where we got the same response. Anyway, eventually we found this place. Where we ended up?
We ended up at the Wild Time Cafe. And what's really fascinating in Utah, which we weren't aware of, is that you can't have a beer o'clock unless you're ordering food. You can't get alcohol without ordering.
This is a very late beer o'clock. Cheers, babe. It's burger time again. Except it's not a burger, is it?
It's a brisket
sandwich.
smoked brisket sandwich.
So that was Kanab, folks, a small town known as a city of only about 4,000. It was settled in 1870 and it was once one of the most isolated towns in the US. So in the likely event you're ever passing through the little city of Kanab, would we recommend a stay at the Parry Lodge?
Oh boy, what a wake-up call after the Bellagio. The limited good stuff first. Kanab was a convenient location after a long ride from Las Vegas, an amazing ride through Zion National Park and on our way to Monument Valley. And the gentleman who checked us in and out was lovely. That sadly is about it. It's graded only 2 on booking.com, something which neither of us had noticed, and it was a bit of a lesson. Our room, Joey Bishop, was shabby from the outside with dirty chip paint. The inside wasn't any better with broken furniture, grubby curtains and a stained bedspread, which made us both wish we could have arrived earlier so we could have done a runner and found something a little more sanitary. The loo and shower were both tired and the Wi-Fi next to useless. The TV, oddly, seemed to have more options than most of the other hotels we've stayed in, although the internet connection was so bad that the reception kept dropping out. Maybe the priority should be cleaning and maintaining the accommodation rather than offering streaming services. The only storage for our gear was a small rail in the bathroom. The motel doesn't offer either a bar or restaurant, but did direct us to the Iron Horse across the road, which had a 25-minute wait, and because of Utah state law, refused to serve any alcohol before we were allocated a table and even ordered food. We left and eventually found the Wild Time Cafe, which was able to accommodate us earlier, but to be honest, it wasn't great. Parking was outside the back of the room. It wasn't secure, and given the vibe of the place, we were quick to lock the bikes. We've stayed in a lot of different places during our trips, some a tad stranger or less luxurious than others, but Kanab is somewhere we wouldn't recommend, and the Parry Lodge motel is somewhere we never want to revisit. So we had an interesting night last night, a little different to the Bellagio, but today we're off to Monument Valley. So it's due to be great weather and great roads, so we're looking forward to the trip.
So, what are our final thoughts on our stay in Kanab?
Overall, our visit to Kanab, whilst a convenient place to stop, wasn't especially nice, and we were looking forward to a better stay at our next location, Kayenta, back over the border in Arizona.
So this was our route today from Kanab to Kayenta. According to Google Maps, about 4 hours ride. But en route, we're going to stop and take a look at the Glen Canyon Dam before heading to the little town of Page, where we hope we grab a coffee and a bit of lunch. always on the lookout to check out anything interesting that we see on our route. So when I saw on the map we were passing right by the Glen Canyon Dam, we thought we'd go in and take a look. The Glen Canyon Dam is a 710-foot high concrete arch gravity dam on the Colorado River in northern Arizona. It was completed in 1963 to form Lake Powell, the second largest artificial reservoir in the US. It's the second highest concrete dam in the United States, second only to the Hoover Dam, which stands at 726 feet. So after checking out the dam, we were well overdue for a coffee stop, and we knew the small town of Page was only a couple of miles away.
I ain't afraid of the dark. 'Cause once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark.
Page is only a small town of about 7,500 and it's most famous for being next to Lake Powell, one of the largest man-made lakes in the world. But we just wanted to stop and grab a coffee.
When dealing with the pain, no, I don't mind the rain. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need.
And while we're having a coffee break, I went on Google to find out if there was anything interesting in the local area to see. And to my surprise, Page is close to some of the most amazing natural wonders in the USA, including Antelope Canyon and Horseshoe Bend. And since we had some time on hands, we thought Horseshoe Bend sounds like a place we need to check out.
'Cause with eyes that's been through life, it's so much easier to see who I am and who I wanna be.
And so, refreshed from our coffee and muffin, we headed to the local attraction of Horseshoe Bend.
Truth can be a bitter pill, but it'll do you right and set you free the way a lie never will. Like climbing up the steepest hill, but truth can be a bitter pill. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like the river flows, life will take you where you need to go.
Sadly, our National Parks Pass didn't include Horseshoe Bend, so it was down to good old-fashioned cash.
That's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. Ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go.
According to the official website, Horseshoe Bend is a mesmerising geological wonder that showcases the incredible forces of nature at work. The iconic landmark is a horseshoe-shaped incised meander carved out of the mighty Colorado River over millions of years.
Where you need to go.
It was getting pretty hot when we got off the bike, so it was time to slap some sunscreen on and see how far we had to walk. Way to Horseshoe Bend. Hopefully it's not too far to walk because it's pushing 30 now.
And looking at everybody else, we're feeling a tad overdressed.
Yeah, we should have shorts
Even the
on.
bikers are in shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah, but it looks amazing.
Well, today,
We're at the Horseshoe Bend in Arizona.
and it's very hot.
As you stand over the overlook, which is about a 1,000-foot drop, you're treated to a breathtaking panoramic view of the Colorado River winding its way through the red-hued sandstone canyon. It's an incredible sight, and despite the heat pushing mid-30s and the 1.5 mile walk down, it was a view not to be missed. Well, if you're in this area, it's an amazing place not to be missed. And now we're back on the road to Kayenta, and we've got about an hour and a half's ride. This was our route to Kayenta, about 100 miles, so we probably wouldn't stop en route. We'll head straight to Kayenta and refuel for the next big day's ride through Monument Valley.
And the old one's gone under the knife, and I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to
And so we arrive in Kayenta, a small town of about 5,500 people, and it serves as a southern gateway to the Monument Valley Navajo Tribal Park, one of the most photographed landscapes in the American Southwest. And we were really looking forward to our trip to the valley the following morning. But first, let's get some fuel.
There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good
And just about a minute's ride from the fuel station, we arrived at our hotel, the Hampton Inn in Kayenta. Arrived at Kayenta, which is a short hop to Monument Valley, which we're going to do tomorrow. Had a great ride today. The weather's been fabulous, some great scenery, and we're at the Hampton Inn. So let's go and check out our room. Here we are, room 113. It's, well, seems okay. Big bed, pretty clean.
It's a bright room, nice view.
Yeah, nice view. Sue's got the aircon on. Right next to the highway.
It seems strange walking into reception seeing an open fire burning in
I know.
86 degrees.
Sadly, beer o'clock will be a bit delayed tonight. In fact, it'll be delayed.
It'll be delayed
for 2 days.
For 2 days. Because it's a dry town, which is interesting. We were in a controlled state yesterday in Utah.
Utah was the Mormons. This time, Native Americans don't like the alcohol, so it's a dry town. Is it dry state or dry town?
It's a dry town.
Okay, which is annoying because I'm spitting feathers.
You'll have to have a water, darling.
Yeah, back on the
drink
water.
Sprite like me.
That's another 2 litres of water for me today. Anyway,
It'll do us no harm at all.
we'll get changed and have a wander around the hotel and see what's else to offer. It's time again, folks. Alcohol-free beer o'clock. Can't wait. Beer o'clock, folks. Cheers. Another brilliant day riding. The starter, an authentic Navajo recipe.
Black bean soup.
Black bean soup with
Croutons and whipped cream, I think.
yeah.
Sour cream.
Let's go for it. Wash down with my alcohol-free Coors. Delicious. Look at this. Chicken fajitas for me and jumbo. Is it shrimp?
Yeah, shrimp. It looks great. Look at that. Wow.
Smells good. Sizzling food. You can't beat it. Great.